And Joe, you want to lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Call the November meeting of Batavia Township to order. Clerk, call the roll.
Talmia?
Here.
Donnet?
Here.
Tracy?
Here.
West?
Here.
Anderson?
Here. For the benefit of those watching on TV, we will take a break to check bills and checks and the accounts
You want to do these, Mr.
from
Lee, with me?
October.
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay, very good. This is the only one that we normally sign for that, correct, Jim? The top one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he can look through it.
Yeah, he can look through them, no problem.
Just leave the envelope with that.
It's like a fairly short stack.
Short stack.
Short stack.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Here we go.
Beautiful. We're somewhere starting around 46.79, I believe.
46.79, $100.
Yes.
46.80, $12.42.
Yes.
46.81, $175.
Yes.
46.82, $506.08.
Yes.
46.83, $440.
Yes.
46.84, $3,193.
Yes.
46.85, $3,056.93.
Yes.
And 46.86, $120.
Yes.
And 46.87, $31.56.
Yes.
And 46.88, $375.
Yes.
46.89, $31.05.
Yes.
46.90, $24.65.
Yes.
46.91, $1,906.26.
Yes.
And 46.92, $392.63.
Yes.
And 46.93, $9,543.
Yes.
And 46.94, $403.80,
Yes.
which gives us an ending balance of $539,546.04.
That matches mine, thank you.
That's good. And there wasn't a check out of order. Oh, that's an issue. Okay.
Mine, there was mine.
Okay, this is another one.
Yeah, it's a copy.
No, it's a copy. You can have it. All right, this looks like
Township Road?
the
Road
Township
Fund.
Road and Bridge Fund.
Okay, I'm ready.
And we have check number 5683 for $25.98.
Yes.
And 5684 for $9,248.28.
Yes.
And check 5685 for $115,325.87.
Yes.
And what was that for?
Road paving, Gilmer's paving.
No, that's good. 5686, $2,000.
Yes.
5687, $192.08.
Yes.
5688, $215.80.
Yes.
$56.89, $253.88.
Yes.
And $56.90, $105.22.
Yes.
$56.91, $199.67.
Yes.
$56.92, $127.91.
Yes.
And $56.93 for $45.
Yes.
And $56.94 for $3,992.
Yes.
And $56.95, $82.73.
Yes.
And $56.96 for $232.90.
Yes.
And we have an ending balance of $465,159.65.
That was mine.
That was a little scary for a moment there.
That's right. We only got $465. Very good.
Okay. Two checks.
This must be general
Two
assistance.
checks, general assistance.
Two checks, 5034 for $150.
Yes.
And 5035, $144.75. Oops, and a third one,
Yes, hold on, let me write the number down, it's not here.
144.75.
Okay.
And 5036 for $288.24.
Yes.
And we have an ending balance of $177,533.17.
Yes.
Is this one in 4-5?
Yes, it is.
August 1st. August 1st.
You want a copy?
No, I just wanted that number.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
Jim, we think we have a double here. All right.
Okay, what do you got?
Let's see.
Chalberg is in both piles.
Yeah, it just, because part of it comes out of road bridge, part of it comes out of township.
So,
Oh, we got three each here. Okay. No, please.
We're done.
Third one on there, please.
Did I say accounts instead of tax? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you got 3 signatures on there, that's all that No, Chalberg's. Did you put Chalberg's whole bill on there?
Yeah, I didn't, was there broken out otherwise?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize, okay. I could redo that.
Here's the one from this pile.
Oh, okay, sorry, I just went through.
Total was on your sheet, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so yes, you're right.
Should have highlighted it.
Is he a third?
Yes.
Would you like to do them?
Which is
Would you
yours,
split them up?
so-
You do some, I'll do some.
5725?
Oh, okay.
Is that once a year, or is that for 3 months? It's,
What's here? I mean, the audit is what this is, plus August through November accounting. So, but the audit is for the whole year.
What difficult is an audit? What does he do?
Do you want me to show you when we get it?
Yeah?
I don't understand it, but.
Yeah, so $12,000, I think take a look
I'll
at it.
show you from last, I'll give you last year.
Almost as expensive as an attorney.
Pale in comparison to that, $175 at the row.
I was only handed this, so I don't know where the rest of the file is. Let me print off the top sheet then again.
I'm sinking into my curmudgeonly self.
Good, I'm glad to do that. Look at that, that's
You got a
worth
career change, are you?
Are we,
That's worth
are we
a
all
lot of
set?
money.
I'll need to read
Nice
that
down.
top sheet.
Oh, that's all right. We can do that.
Here's this folder. It should be done.
Okay. Are we set to go?
I think so.
All right, I'll entertain a motion for approval of minutes from October.
I will move the approval of the minutes from October.
Second.
Clerk call the roll.
For Talmeo,
Aye.
Donnet,
Aye.
Tracy,
Aye.
West,
All right.
Anderson.
Yes. And I'll entertain a motion for approval of accounts from October.
Move for approval of the accounts for October.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Talmeo,
Aye.
Donnet,
Aye.
Tracy,
Aye.
Anderson,
Yes.
West.
Yes.
Okay, we don't, Tammy's not here, I don't think there's anything for her to report anyway, so. Chris, do you have anything?
We are into the thick of leaf pickup, so far we're having a good week. Luckily, as you guys know, we have one of the most sophisticated leaf pickup machines has been built.
It
And,
is.
since one guy is off on vacation hunting this week, it's being collected by one employee. And we're about probably 40% of the leaves we normally get, we've picked up already.
Okay.
So, unless we
How
have
did the rain that we had last weekend affect that at all, or does
No,
it help?
no, actually, it helped in a way, because it gives us some liquid, we aren't having to spray it. And as long as they haven't been laying on the ground for 2 weeks, they come up pretty easy, but where people put them out way ahead of time and they stick to the pavement, those sometimes are tough to pick up. So, I know what the city goes through when they're on once a month. And we're on once every week. So, it's going well, looks good. Tomorrow and Thursday, we should be done for this week. And, in all probability, I know we've set our last date, pickup would be next week, the week of Thanksgiving, but it looks like we more than likely will run the following week. Hopefully weather will permit. We still got a lot of leaves to drop.
Yeah, we do. I was surprised.
Things are going well.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Mhm.
Under old business, does anybody have any question on the levies? Walt, I did make your corrections.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As I look at them, just to point out that there have been times when the levy has not been increased from the previous year. However, I notice that we're going up a little bit
Right.
in all areas, except for the general road fund, which is the same.
General road fund remained the same, the permanent road fund went up.
Oh, and the assessors budget levy is the same.
Right.
But we've held them flat for 3 years, and we needed to start making adjustments. The cost of everything is going up, so.
So I didn't figure out the percentage, but it's
Mine went up 2.1%.
2.1, very good.
The average homeowner is about 67
About
cents.
67 cents.
And I don't think I went up 2.1.
I don't think it did either. I'm just looking at it.
So I know every little bit hurts the homeowner, but we try to keep them as low as we can.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to pass the general fund levy.
So moved.
Second?
Clerk call a roll.
Tom Mayo?
Aye.
Donnet?
Aye.
Tracy?
Aye.
West?
Aye.
Anderson?
Yes. And I will entertain a motion to pass the road and bridge levy.
So moved.
Second.
Clerk call a roll.
Tom Mayo?
Aye.
Donnet? Tracy?
Aye.
West?
Yes.
Anderson?
Yes. Thank you. Lyle and I have talked the last couple of months about increasing our emergency assistance. Emergency assistance can be granted once a year to those who qualify for $245. But we're finding that a lot of times their electric, in order to keep their electric turned on, it's quite a bit more than that. And we're not in business to pay rent or anything, but we probably will increase it to maybe $400 or $450, and that's on a one-time basis. And also emergency assistance can be used for families with children where our regular general assistant can't. They have to go to Department of Public Aid. So I just thought I'd let you know, I don't need an approval for that or anything, but that it's a case where a lot of times the Salvation Army will be without additional funds, or St. Vincent de Paul, and we do depend on them to take over where we can't help. So it's just an additional thing that we can provide for the communities.
Why are we limited to one time per year?
That's the rule.
State those rules?
State statute.
Statute.
All the general assistance is regulated by state statutes.
Is that the typical bill that you would see? I mean, I would assume they'd go on a few months before they,
Oh, yeah. Usually, I mean,
was that enough to?
we can't give them anything until they've received a shut-off.
Right.
So whether it be a gas company or the city
That's what I mean.
electric.
By that time, it's already accrued a few months.
Yeah, it probably has, right. And you know, they're trying to be frugal too. And the city is, you know, they're pretty decent in letting it go for a few months.
So that would help get them paid up, so they might have 2 or 3 months
It's
before they
whatever
get
they,
faced with a shut off again to get.
it's whatever we call over to the city when we get an application for something like that. They will tell us what we can pay to avoid the shut off.
Okay.
Basically, that's it. We don't give them anything additional.
Yeah, right.
So,
Suppose they're gonna get shut off with their gas and their electricity.
we just have to, it just depends on how much it is, you know, that's a call thing.
That means you can only give it one time a year.
Only one time, yep.
So do you call both of them to save them to the extent we're able to?
Usually they're not in arrears for both. Or if that's why if we can raise it, then we might possibly be able to pay both and keep them from being shut off. Now, I maybe shouldn't even ask you because, but, do you shut off during the winter?
As long as it's above 32 degrees, they will disconnect payment or service for non-payment, yes.
Okay. So that's,
Any given day?
Normally, it's Wednesday, once
I
a
mean,
week.
you have a 2-week cold spell, then it gets up to 33, and then 2-week
It's-
cold spell, they shut it off on that day?
that's a
It's
call
that
on
day.
their part.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not an easy situation, but, you know, I know of some townships that actually pay rent, but they're not up on the North Shore that, but we're not gonna be doing
How
that.
many claims of this type of assistance do you get in a typical year?
Probably 20, I would say an average.
And you got $10,000 to spend, to see by your budget,
Yeah.
so why don't you increase it to 5,000? Just in case.
I mean, we'll discuss it, you know, but she's pretty good at saying, no, we probably better not give it that, make it that much. So, it used to be, we'd have cars parked when we were over at City Hall a year from the day they got it before, and these people would make a circuit. And they'd come in for their yearly payout, and Howard can tell you that.
To the calendar day.
Right. But that doesn't happen anymore. It still does, if they qualify, but I mean, people just would drive around from township to township to township.
They don't have to live in our township to
They
claim
have
that
to
in?
they have to give an address in the township. It could be the township office.
Aurora Township changed their period, enlarging it from a year, and we had probably about 20 or 30 people very upset that they came in literally the day after that year period, and they were very upset that they weren't getting, the emergency assistance they were expecting that day.
Yeah, but they're about to shut off your gas and electricity. I
Well,
can
no,
understand.
that's a little
Yeah,
different.
a little
I mean,
different.
this is that they used to just ply the circuit. They'd come in for gas money or something like that, you know.
And Aurora did help out with rent.
Yeah. Okay, so if anybody's got any questions about that, I mean, or if you want to come in and talk to Layla and I, that's fine too. Because we can change that too. Does anybody have a report at this early date of the conference that they want to make a comment on, or?
I just had some general observations.
Okay.
I have some specific ones too, but they're just general ones. I think it's interesting, the public might be interested, that because this was an election year, there were a lot of newly elected officials at the township, including 2 of ours. I think altogether it was something around 30% turnover, which is a little higher than normal. I made an observation, other people made observation as well, which is positive, that the people attending, there seemed to be more younger faces rather than us old folks, which I think is a good sign.
It's a good thing.
You and I contributed to that, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I was about to say the same thing.
He's young, you aren't. That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't get an awful lot of younger people.
We don't.
It's, I think depending on the townships, you know, we'd probably get more for a township this size than you would in the rural townships, because it's a lot of times it's just one family member after another.
Well, the other observation, I think, is, which we all know is true, but I think it's good to know, in general, population, that there are a bunch of townships in Illinois, and there's huge differences. And so it's really impossible, I think, to talk about one kind of township throughout the state of Illinois. They just vary greatly. There's ones where downstate where they may be the only form of government.
The highway commissioner operates out of his barn,
Yeah.
makes $20,000 a year, responsible for 70 miles of gravel road.
Right.
There's two counties down south where the townships do all the road work, all the county road work too. The counties
Do
don't.
they really?
Yeah.
And then, on the other hand, there are townships in Cook County who have a lot of services and a lot of money to spend.
I had an observation too. There weren't as many sessions this year specifically for highway commissioners and things that were really on my list of what I'd like to see. So I ended up going to several sessions on just general policies, general rules of how townships should work, and I was very pleasantly impressed to see that you guys do a very good job of sticking to the rules and not being contentious, of course.
Well, that's
It's
another
tough.
observation which we've all made.
But I think you
Batavia
run a
Township
very
is
good program.
we have very little conflict amongst ourselves, which is not true of many other townships.
I think that they did a good job of changing the programming this year.
Yeah,
I think they made it a little more compact.
did some quicker sections so you could get in and have an hour and, move to the next one and stuff, so you could get an extra session in.
Right, but now like the one we went to this morning, that could have gone on for quite a while
Yeah.
longer. And the same way,
Fiscal policies, that one?
yeah,
Yeah.
right. SSI, the disability, that could have gone much longer. I don't know what the answer is. Do you have a session 1 and 2? You change the time of the sessions? That's something that we would have to give a suggestion to them.
Well,
And I'm
I
sure they're
suspect
looking
they'll look
for
for
it.
suggestions.
Right, and I'm not being critical, but I could have used more information on those two sessions
Yes.
in particular. And Ask Attorney, that was okay, but it could have gone longer too.
Yeah, the Ask Attorney is an interesting one, because everybody's got, they can just ask any question. Now, the panel is not gonna give you a legal answer. They're gonna give you what they think. But hearing some of the questions asked was like, whoa, where'd that come from? And how did you get in that position? And a lot of it was mistakes they were doing, that they weren't following the code, and they were told that too. So it's just knowing your jobs, knowing what the laws are. We've got the duties books. It's asking questions before the orders are made.
It's worth reporting that every single elected official in Batavia Township attended the conference.
That's a first, I think, for a while.
Yeah.
I would kind of echo with the whole knowing your roles thing. I was just a little surprised, because I would assume trustee kind of has the most turnover of any position that goes down there. Well, that's an assumption. Yeah. I was just a little surprised there was nothing really geared toward incoming or new trustees. whereas it seemed like almost every other position at least had some seminars aimed towards that. So that kind of was surprising, but I felt the conference on a whole was a very beneficial thing. Not only for team building, which I thought that was actually good because we do have new faces, just a wealth of information. And kind of like you had mentioned, there are going to be some townships where you have to take what they're doing or saying with a grain of salt because they're just in different situations. But at the same time, that perspective was worth quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, they did have that one single-day seminar for the newly elected officials, which probably helped some, but, it's not gonna go the whole gamut, it
Yeah.
can't, but,
Certainly.
yeah.
I pick up something new every time I go to
Me
one of
too,
those sessions.
me too, I do every time.
What I find sometimes when I go, and I've been a few years now, is I might read through the class schedule and think, well, these don't pertain to me, these don't pertain to me. But I don't pretend to know everybody's position and what they do and how they do their job. So some of the sessions that I go to, at least I get to learn a little bit more about that, you know?
Mhm.
So although I don't take everything out of every class, at least I can get something out of them and a better understanding what somebody else may be doing or what they're going through. So I thought it was good this year, and yes, it was good to bond together a little bit and kind of loosen up a little bit, see how we get along well together. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else have anything? And we could expand on it next month if you want. So, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second?
You want to announce the next meeting?
Oh, sorry, you don't have it down here.
No, you left it off, chief.
So the next meeting will be,
Oh, no, I have it.
It's not, no, it's
it's not
not.
on here.
wow.
No.
My apologies.
No.
Well, you announce the next meeting.
Okay, next meeting,
20
December
election.
12, 2017. I've got you, I don't know what happened.
12-12. so-
12-12, that's cool.
Okay, was you moved?
I moved.
Okay. And who seconded, I'm sorry, West? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Thank you.
We're done.
Thank you.
Thank you.